And yeah, so you guys killed that demon. There was a curtain that kind of went across the south. I think Carl's kind of standing on top of it. That curtain got burned up in a fireball. And you guys had just dispatched the demon, and I think that's where we left off.
Yeah, because we didn't see no big old skull full of spawn of Caius behind the
yes. So let me kind of describe this a little bit more. So the room that you guys are in here is it's got a brazier in the northwest corner there. That's kind of got some green, kind of reddish type flame that's coming up from it. The curtain that was hanging there is now burnt, and it's there's a rod that goes across. It's sort of got some frayed, burned curtain that's there. And then on the southern wall, what you see is kind of a there's a 6 foot tall blackened urn that's kind of there, and that's where the demon was sitting on top of, on the middle there. And then that south wall is completely filled with a mosaic, and it has kind of tiny green tiles, and it depicts that horrible skull of Caius that you guys see, and it's really, really large. And it's got sort of those worms kind of coming out of it and whatnot. It's almost like a kind of a big mosaic of it, kind of looking at it. And
okay, so it's not actually a bunch of freaking spawn of Caius.
No, it's not. It's actually little green tiles. The whole thing is tile, but they're little green tiles that make it look like worms coming out of it.
All right, man, because I was like, that shit needs to be burned.
Yeah, just a picture. And that's kind of where we're at. There's a door down that west corridor that you guys didn't open yet, and that's a black metal door, like all the other doors that you've seen in here.
Well, is there any door up by me, or is it just a wall?
It's just a wall.
Okay.
Looks like I'm running a little low on spells, so we may want to
That's same here.
Okay.
crash out.
Maybe head back to.
Yeah,
this
we
room
should
here.
definitely be. Yeah, if we're gonna crash, we need to go back. We can't afford for them to something to happen and our names to be called.
Gotcha. So back to the Shinobi. So you guys will be ready for the fight tomorrow.
Yep. Yep. Because we don't have a fight. Yeah, we had all of today, right? This was like our day off.
Correct.
And we slept or we took one rest into it.
Right.
Because we left the same night as he talked to us. And then
Got up in the morning.
yeah, and then we came back and slept and did another rest. And so yeah.
You guys are kind of in the sort of the early night, sort of probably midnight-ish type of time frame for the second day, which you guys had no battle on the second day.
Well, then we definitely need to go back in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. All right. And that's what we're doing.
Alrighty. So as you guys enter back into this room, you see a lot of charred things and whatnot. Can I have some perception checks, please?
Why, certainly.
Oops, let me turn off. Sorry if there's background noise. My apologies. I'll turn the game off.
Use my tower roll. I'm a little rusty.
That's all right. No problem. All right. Awesome. So, Bose and Razik, you guys both simultaneously see, as you come in from this direction, that there's actually what appears to be a book underneath his bed that you guys had missed when you were in there before.
A book. Detect magique.
Alrighty. So as you cast the detect magic and wait the time, it does not glow.
All right. Take a peeky at it.
Yeah. So you pick up the book, and when you open it, it appears to be almost like a journal for this person that was in here before.
Names of all the bad people?
Yeah. No, not that kind of book. Hang on one second. I just have to see.
A journal full of all of his regrets.
Yeah, it's a journal that's written in a language that none of you know, however.
Bugger. Well, I got a point in linguistics. Can I see if I can make any sense of it?
Sure. You know that the language is abyssal, but you can't read it.
Ah, okay. It's abysmal, guys. Absolutely abysmal writing.
There you go. So you want to pack it away?
Yeah,
I can give somebody comprehend language if they want it tomorrow if I train it. I don't know if that works
Yeah,
for reading though.
maybe.
Yeah, I think it does. I think you can read it, but you can't speak it. So I don't know. I'd have to look it up and see, but we can look it up as we're going. So.
I'll look it up.
All right, sounds good. Otherwise, you guys don't see anything else different in this room than you did before.
All right. Got a book from the naughty man.
Yeah. So I'll have you guys going to continue moving through?
Mm-hmm.
So when you guys come into the next room with the green beam that was kind of undulating across, you now notice that the green beam sort of is almost flickering, like not like it's shorting out, but it doesn't have quite the brightness that you saw before as it's kind of undulating across there. And when you enter the room, I didn't really describe the door to you guys before, the double doors that are there, but I'd like to because I think it's important that you guys know what the doors look like. So, the doors that you see there on that west wall that the green beam goes through is kind of a large portal of stone, and it's covered in sort of this obscene depiction of a dead worm-ridden corpses that kind of block the passage of the doorway. You know what I mean? It's just a picture that's on there. It's carved into the door, and it looks like it blocks, a passageway going through. And kind of in the middle of this mass is a carving of a horrible skull, a cayuse, that looks like he's that's kind of opened up its mouth and kind of has this grin, almost like a scream of triumph on it.
Triumph's too early. We're here. We'll put it into that.
Yeah, but you do notice that the green beam is it just not as bright or kind of flickery, not like it was before. I just want to give you.
Do we want to check out what's on the other side of that door, or do we want to just get out of here and come back tomorrow?
I'm low enough that if we may have one more fight, but after that we'd have to sleep. So
Yeah, same here.
it's almost bingo time on the spells here.
Alright, then we'll play it safe because we're already
Okay.
Our main player isn't playing the character; he's playing himself.
All right, sounds good. So you guys, are you going to go back up and through? You remember you had to go through the wine cellar. That's the way you guys came, or do you want to go down the hole and into the sewers to get back to the Shinobi? I can bring up the two maps and you can see which way you guys want to go. I don't know if you remember that or not.
We'll go back to the wine cellars.
Alrighty, sounds good. So you guys kind of continue through, and you go through the secret door and up the steps and into the wine cellar area. Let me bring up the map here. Does that kind of ring a bell there?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Let me know when everybody... Tanner, you got that map up there yet?
Yeah.
It's kind of a big map. I did draw a arrow. You can kind of see it in the wine cellar. It's that little white arrow way down in the little bitty room. So you guys kind of walk into there. If you're there's a door that kind of exits out here, and then you have this passageway to the south, and then the areas that you've kind of see already. And the stairway you need to get to is the one up here. I don't know if you saw the arrow go across. Yep. How'd you guys? Let me get your characters on here. I'm putting you in the wrong room, but I'll fix it.
Did you just take damage off Razik? He went from like 33 to 2.
Yeah, I healed him up.
I saw Kira's.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, I was gonna heals up. Alright, cool. That's good.
So for some odd
Figured
reason,
we're coming out of the main threat area, so should at least look like we're not bleeding and have no reason for it.
Alright, there you
I
guys
opted
go.
not to go the sewer route so we wouldn't stink.
Alright, so that's where you guys are at.
Alright, so we came down here to check things out and got past that one guard that was up there.
Yes, that's correct. He was all the way up at the
So-
top by the steps.
So we got to see if he's still on duty there.
Alright. So you guys are going to go up and you're going to generally make your passageway back up that way?
Yep. We had to meander around wide to avoid the
room to the east?
those cooks, or
Uh-huh.
whatever the hell it was.
Do you remember what were in these things up to the north?
Yeah, the tigers
Yep,
and
yep, yep.
animals and stuff.
Alright, good, excellent. So you guys can hear just some general kind of chatter type noise to the east. It doesn't sound like anything really recognizable at this point. It sounds like just general chat, and you hear like somebody kind of yell out a little bit, almost like they're playing a game or doing something that's entertaining. And then to the north, you don't hear any of the animals stirring at all. Can I have just some stealth checks if you guys are going to try to walk through there quietly? You see that the first animals are sleeping, so... Somebody put Tanner in the slippers. Oh, there you go. So you guys kind of pass along, and as you're going through, one of the tigers sort of wakes up and kind of looks up towards that Tanner, and then kind of lays his head back down. But you guys are able to get through that passageway without any real difficulty. You guys enter into this room, which is a large room. It's lit up by torches, and there is nobody here.
Ah, cool.
So gonna head down the steps.
Yep. Head back down the steps and back out into that
Alrighty.
courtyard there. We'll keep
All right. So I'm just gonna keep sharing
stealthing
maps.
along to get back there. Yep.
Sure. And you guys are coming down those steps in the kind of the middle north is kind of where you're coming down from, right next to the sewer. I'm not gonna close it because you guys essentially opened the entire map. So.
Okay. Yeah. So we went through there, right?
Yep, that's right. So coming down those steps, you guys don't see any guards there. You come through the two kind of waiting anteroom chambers, and then as you enter into the Shinobi, you don't see anybody actually. There's like a guard kind of way over on the north side. He's sort of standing up against the wall talking to the surgeon, the guy that kind of does the healing in here. And you really don't see anybody else milling about. You think it's probably later than what you actually thought when you guys were inside. Maybe it's, midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that.
All right. Well, we'll meander back to our sleeping quarters, I guess.
Alrighty.
Because our buddy isn't coming back until tomorrow anyways, right? Because he said, I'll see you in 2 days.
That's right.
That's
right. Yep. He'll be back in 2 days. So as you guys go to enter into your room, can I have a perception check?
No, I deny you deny you my perception.
Nice job rolling those, all those rolls over there, Tanner. I know you got to flip between everybody. Nice. All right. So when you guys start to open up the door, you see in your room that has the 4 beds that are there for you guys, a small creature sort of sitting behind the door. So when you start to open it, you can kind of see it through the crack, and he appears to be sitting on the floor behind the door.
Okay. I'm gonna say hello. What are you doing in our room?
And you sort of hear a small little voice. Oh my goodness! Thank goodness you guys are back! I'm so glad you're here. I've been waiting all day. Where have you guys been? Come on in, quick, quick! I got lots to tell you.
Should have shot first.
Hey, we
Fireball.
paid him good money. We can't be shooting our tailings.
So Ooh is sitting in there, and you guys, when you walk in, you notice he's got sort of a kind of a wooden bowl that he's sort of rigged a string around that he's wearing as a helmet, and he has a big sort of a platter that he it looks like he's made kind of like a makeshift shield, and he has a large kitchen knife that's kind of sitting there too as you walk in.
He's badass.
He says, where have you guys been all day? I've had to cover for you twice. There's the guards came and asked about you, and then there was this big uproar about this big thing that happened. Oh my gosh, did you guys know that somebody actually got poisoned here, and it affected the games, and they've modified everything, and now a team's back, and another team had to leave? It's been crazy here. People were asking. They thought it was you guys, but I told them you were down in the old place where you guys can, worship the gods and stuff like that. And they looked around for you guys, but I said, oh, maybe you guys were way up high, and one of the things you maybe flew up there or something like that. They couldn't find you, but where have you guys been?
Well, we had to go make sure somebody was looked after, see if we could find somebody that was lost.
Oh my goodness! Well, I've been waiting all day. I just been looking, hoping you guys would come back.
Wow, we made it!
Goodness.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Glad you covered it, horse.
Yeah,
You're
absolutely.
a good man.
Yeah, hey, I'm part of the team. By the way, how you like my helmet?
I love it.
Think it'll work?
Well, I don't know. Did you get permission to be able to go in?
No, I didn't get signed on to any teams. I wanted to though, but I thought maybe if one of you guys got knocked out, I could take your place. What do you think, Razak? Huh?
No.
Oh. Oh man. Maybe Korimo will let me take a spot. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways.
We could spar with you there and keep build up our skills.
Oh, build up mine.
Fresh.
I'd be so lucky. Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, but I mean, we are the underdogs. We're not likely to make it very far if you pay attention.
It was like, I put money on you guys. I know you guys are going to win. He kind of winks at you.
Put all the money we paid you?
Yes, of course. Wait a minute. How much did... Wait a minute. No.
I don't know, but if it works.
So he kind of sits down and he sort of tells you that, throughout the day about in mid-afternoon, Orkel, who is the kind of the Loris Rankian, the guy who runs the Gladiator games, sort of like his underboss or the guy that kind of does all the stuff for him, kind of came down and had went over to one of the groups and was sort of yelling at him and accusing him of giving poison to one of the other bands, and that caused them to be weakened in their food. And the group initially said no, and they said you guys had done it, and so he's kind of telling you this big elaborate story about how there was this poisoning, and essentially what they've done is they banned those guys from the games. They went back and looked at the scores, and they brought back one of the groups, and that other group will be fighting instead.
What's the group they brought back?
They're like, oh, it's the champions from last year. They're the ones who came in. Those are the guys that got poisoned. Can you believe it? It's unbelievable. I couldn't believe they came back in.
Yeah, that sounds kind of fishy.
Oh, hey, I agree. I can't believe that they were allowed them to sneak poison in here. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it.
And that's the team that whatchamacallit dude was upset that got knocked out, right?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Imagine that.
He's like, so they're back in, so you guys may be fighting them tomorrow. I hope you guys are ready for them. They're pretty tough.
We're not.
Oh boy. Okay, well, I would probably, one's a fighter and one's a magic user. That I do know. And the magic user, he likes to cast spells.
Well, that would be a good idea as a magic user. What kind of spells does he cast? Do you know anything about what he likes? Does he
Yes, I do.
specialize in anything?
Yes, he casts these things that come out of his fingers, and they hit the other people, and it does bad things to him. It's pretty scary.
Ah.
Like blue things?
Yeah, blue, and then he cast and he made a purple dragon come out. It was really cool.
All right, I'm putting Cormer in front.
So kind of the more you guys talk to him, you find out that it was actually the Fisthammers group that was kind of kicked out. They were the ones that were kind of accused of it, and then the is kind of like, he kind of says to you, he says, yeah, you know what happened is Tira, you guys know Tira? Oh, she is hot, I gotta tell you. But that Tira chick, she used to work with Oryx Band, but she kind of came down and was talking with the Fisthammers leader, Alika, and they were kind of talking and whatnot, and Alika kind of bragged about this, and that's how Tira went back and told Loris Rankian, and that's how they got disqualified. Can you believe it? It's like the craziest things ever.
I'm glad Loris is looking out for us.
Yeah. Well, Tira too. I mean, Tira, she was, I pulled the stuff out of him. I was shocked. I guess she likes Oryx group too, because they used to hang out. Did you know that Oryx and Tira used to be, kind of together, but they had a big falling out. They're not together anymore.
Oh, that's too bad, because she's hot.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, she is hot. I'm not much for elves, but whew.
Make it hot later when she has to fight us too.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, but the rumors were, like I told you, they said that you guys had did it, but they couldn't find any evidence. They searched your complete room, man. Can't you tell? Look at this place. I mean, everything's all nice and pristine, but those people in here searching it. There was a wizard that came down. The guy that does the announcing, he was down here. It was a big to do. I wish you guys would have been here to see it. It was pretty interesting.
Well, I'm glad you covered for us, buddy.
Hey, I got you. I got you guys.
Without you.
Oh, no problem. I'm glad I'm here. I'm really glad I'm here. So you guys probably need to get some sleep. You don't have much time until they announce them tomorrow, and the sheets go up tomorrow morning. Normally they announce them today, but for some odd reason, with all the things that happened, they had to redo the teams. So you guys should probably get some sleep. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna guard your door though. I'm gonna sit outside. I'll be there with my knife.
You are awesome.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
For this, Razik, after the next session or whatnot, we're going to make sure that Razik gives you some lessons.
Excellent. Oh, I'm so excited.
In his own time. Okay?
Wait and see. I'm gonna tomorrow when I'm not watching the fights, I'm gonna find a chess piece. It's gonna be really cool.
Yeah. You just remember now, Razik's the one that volunteered.
Okay, Razik, gotcha.
Week, tomorrow.
I hope Razik, can you maybe teach me how to turn into like a little dinosaur? That'd be awesome.
No.
Close your eyes and you gotta wish really hard. It's almost like taking a dump.
Okay, all right, I'll try it. Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. Bye, guys, gotta go.
Gotta go.
So he kind of runs out of the room.
That'll teach Razik to not be here. You volunteer, buddy.
All right. So, do you guys want to set up any guards tonight, or are you going to feel pretty comfortable going to sleep?
I think I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. So go ahead and why don't you guys kind of look at your spells and kind of work on them. So I updated the competition list. So it's Oryx Warband now. There's Pitchblade, Skull of Merc, Unhumans, and then you guys. And that's kind of where we're at. And then when you guys wake up in the morning, I'll have the list up so you can see who's fighting who and where things are at. So I'm going to go ahead and do a long... Oh, do you want to cast any more heals or anything? Yeah, there you go. Nice.
We have some people with ability damage too, don't we?
Yeah, I think we do. I think...
I got charisma... what do I have? I have something, don't I? Oh, no, I'm good.
Bose has, I think, con damage, I think. Or...
Yeah, I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
That wasn't on the remembering.
So you're going to cast... I'll fix this con if you're going to cast something to do it. Take care of it.
Yeah, I'll cast.
And then you do have a restoration wand, I think, now too, right?
Yeah, I usually have a light restoration. Where's that? I got cast already. I'll use the wand.
Okay, you can do it. Check off 2. Hey, there's a new plugin, new extension too, where I can add the charges to the actual description in the description of it. So that'll be in there next week, so we can keep better track of our wand stuff without using the action tab, which will be nice. All right,
nice,
sweet. All right, so you guys get a full night's sleep. Full 8 hours. You guys kind of wake up in the morning and. After the 8 hours, it's probably 9ish or 9:30 in the morning. kind of go outside, and now there's only 6 teams or 5 teams, including yourself. So you don't see very many guards. There's maybe 3 or 4 guards that are kind of meandering around. There's a much smaller table. However, the food is a lot better today. You see some really nice kind of exotic sort of fruits on the table, and there's looks like a kind of like a wildebeest, which is kind of a delicacy kind of here in Waterdeep, that's on the table for breakfast, and they've got lots of grains and breads and whatnot. And there's 5 tables now. You guys don't all have to sit at the same table, and they're kind of spread apart, so kind of in a circle around the main table where all the food is. And then you do see the list where the list was before, that lists the battles. That's kind of on the north wall there. So.
All right.
What you guys want?
Breakfast and go over and check the list.
Yeah, so you guys go over to the breakfast table, and you see that there's a lot of food there. So pretty much anything that you'd want, you'd be able to get. You see, there's only 3 other teams out here besides you. You see Orc and Kellic, the 2 guys from the warband, are back. They're sitting at their table, kind of whispering back to each other, sort of give you sort of a glance of kind of distrust. And then you see the Unhumans are kind of sitting there in the Skull of Merc, but you don't see the Pitchblade team. You don't see them anywhere, and that's 2 dwarves. You remember seeing them before that night when after the battle. They're nowhere to be found.
Don't know if I like that. All right, nope, I'm not gonna mess with them.
Alrighty. So you go ahead and grab your food and have a seat. Anybody want to take a look at the list?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. So you guys walk over and take a peek at the list, and you guys see that you guys are actually teamed up with Pitchblade, who is nowhere to be found. You see that Orc's Warband has been teamed up with the Unhumans.
When you say teamed up, you mean versus? Or...
Versus, yes, against.
Versus, okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Exactly. So, yep. I'm missing a team. So Skull of Merc is against another team. I'll have to figure out which team's missing off my list, because it should be 3 battles. Okay, so yeah, these are one-on-one battles, remember, so it's you against another group. And your guys' battle is at 2 p.m., so you're actually the last battle of the day. And you see that there's a battle at 10, and there's a battle at 11, or I mean 10, and then midnight, or noon, and then 2 p.m., sorry.
Well, we can scope out our competitors' skill set by watching them and seeing what their tactics tend to be.
Alrighty, that sounds good.
I don't think we should be going back into the sewer stuff and pissing away our spells.
Right. So, so you guys, do you guys just want to chat with some people, or how do you want to go about doing that?
Well, do we get our bets up for our fight today?
Ah, yes. Let me grab some. Bring up the sheet again. Hang on, just a second. So there's the sheet, and then I'm going to put who's against who in the chat. And then Cord is a... Can't remember the name off the top of my head, but we're going to make him Cord's Killer, because I can't remember. Alrighty, so there you go. And then to remember, here's the, I'll just share it. I don't care if you guys see all the data up there. So that's kind of how it works. So the rank is what they, and then the bluff doesn't matter for you guys. That was the first night. So the rank is, you see the gladiator rank there, it says minimum 1. So you guys are rank 2. So for every gold piece you bet on yourself, it'll pay 5 gold piece. And then obviously, you know, if you bet on Auric, every 10 gold you bet, you get 1 gold back.
Okay.
And so we'll do.
And this is just for today's fight, right?
This is just for today's. Yep, you can bet every fight.
Okay. Well, I got money to make up because I think I ended up behind on the last one.
Yeah, matter of fact, you guys will have to maybe talk to your manager about that because he's back in the game now.
So, well, I'll throw up, put 1,000 on myself if I can find a taker.
Alrighty. So they have like a certain broker that's down there that's kind of managing all these bets for you guys. So he'll take it. He'll take the 1,000.
Okay.
Going big. 20,000 gold pieces.
Wow. All right.
On us. He's either going to die or win. One of the two.
So give me a diplomacy check to see if he will take your 20,000.
I'm going to try and assist.
Alrighty.
Look, does he look like he's got a chance to do that? And I have a 3 modifier in my diplomacy, so give me a second here.
Alrighty.
It comes out of my perform skill. Oh, I guess I didn't have to do it in the tower, but there you go.
No problem. That's all right. Yeah, you don't have to roll in the tower. I don't mind. Okay, so he says he will take your $20,000 bet.
I'll take your 20 grand.
Nice.
Okay.
Do I delete it out of my inventory now? Is that how I do it? Or?
We'll wait till after the fight and then we'll do it. I'm setting up. You saw the bets page that I opened up there. I'm going to be putting all your bets in there, so that way we can keep track. Cormer,
Nice.
do you want to bet anything at all? Bose, you did 1,000.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep. I don't have a ton of money left. I put a lot of money down on that first day, but I thought that was against the whole completion deal, wasn't it?
Oh no, it was only the first day.
Oh, okay. So I haven't got back my winnings then from that.
Yeah. I think actually. Oh no, you were talking about, yes, that was at the end. That was for the last fight where you guys put down the 2,500 or whatever. That was a deal with Tira. Is it that one you're talking about? Because the other one...
well, it wasn't 2,500. It was a lot, but God damn it, now I can't remember.
I think
maybe I got it on a note there.
Maybe. And then I was going to say, the other one is you guys kept betting, and remember, Nan kept rolling 20s and kept beating you guys, so you kept losing all your money.
Yeah, but that was some other type of fighting or something or other, wasn't it? Or a maze type thing or something or other. Some sort of... That was like a little betting stuff. It wasn't actually the fights.
I don't remember. I'll go back and take a look.
I thought.
I'll go back and take a look. So in the videos, I'll take a look later in the week. But
I thought it was like a race or something like that, so we just threw in.
That was the guys that were fighting when we weren't fighting. We were betting on.
Yeah, that's what it was.
To roll. Yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah, so that was what I was throwing down. Like I put in 500 and I put in another something or other and totally lost everything on that.
Lost a lot of money. Cormer, I need a diplomacy check as well since you're doing over 1,000 gold. If somebody wants to assist, they can.
I will, but I'll have to come back. I'm grabbing a drink here.
Oh, no problem.
I'll assist.
Alrighty.
You can roll it for me if you would.
Cormer.
Oh,
Gotta get it out of the way.